Hey guys, it's Drea. I have empties for you today. I don't have an intro, so let's just start talking about stuff. Okay, first of all, Essence Instant Matte Makeup Setting Spray. I didn't really like this. It was super cheap. You know, it had that alcohol smell. I don't really feel like it did a lot in terms of keeping my makeup on all the time. So I wouldn't buy that again. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is my holy grail liner. I've talked about it a bazillion times on my channel. I'm wearing it today. So I've repurchased this already. I've repurchased it like over and over and over. Here's a foundation, not a foundation, a primer sample from Sephora. This is the Fenty Beauty Primer, like obviously sample. They gave me a lot. I got this on the day Fenty Beauty launched, and it took me a while to use it up. I don't really think it's definitely not like made for oily skin people, and it's not like mattifying. I didn't even really find that it filled in pores. I felt like it felt really nice on my skin and that it smelled really nice, but I didn't even find like it was super hydrating. So I'm not really sure what it's supposed to do, but I didn't really find a need for it in my own collection, so I won't be buying that. And I finally finished up for my makeup use up project from last year, this Lancome Fasterness Concealer. You guys, I missed this already. I finished this up like about a month ago. These empties have been accumulating for a while. I really miss this for my no makeup days. This is what I would just put like under my eye and feather it out on the rest of my face when I was doing no foundation. And it looked really great. It was a really great like natural concealer. They don't make this anymore, as far as I know. They replaced it with their Idol concealer, which I find is tacky and sticky. I don't like that one at all. So I'm really sad that I can't buy this. I really liked it. I used this for like well over a year. It really was a good like way to spend your money. What am I trying to say here? It was like I got my money's worth out of it. It really lasted a long time. My Anastasia Brow Wiz, obviously Holy Grail, have repurchased that already. Here's the Lancome Monsieur Big. This is like a sample size of mascara. I like the brush on it. It's like a nice, messy, all over the place kind of brush. So I really do like the brush. It is my favorite type of brush, that messy, natural bristled brush. But I really didn't feel like this did anything amazing. Some volume. I don't know, you guys. Like, how many times can companies try to reinvent the wheel when it comes to mascara? I feel like it's all been done. You've probably already found your favorite mascara by now. New ones coming out aren't really going to be anything. By the way, I didn't say this, but I didn't organize these empties because I just don't have time. But I hope you don't mind. Normally I do, but today I decided not to. Big Soleil Twilight razors. These are just the ones I buy. I usually pick them up when they're on sale. There's usually 4 in them. Sometimes you'll get a bonus one. I'd rather just like dispose of them instead of having to buy those expensive blades over and over. If those blades were cheaper, I might do that, but this is what I do for now. Obviously I use them like a bunch of times, not just once and throw it out. You know what I mean? Like you can get like 15 uses out of one. 2 of the Sephora masks. So this one is the green tea eye mask, and then this one was the orchid face mask. I love these. They feel fantastic on. I don't know that they really do anything except hydrate, and that goes for all face masks, to be honest. But I got them for Christmas, so I was very happy to get those. I've got a couple Body Shop things here. This coconut bath bubble. So it's like a little bath bomb, but really tiny. If I say bath bomb, you're probably thinking of like Lush size. This was like really small, like this far around, and it was kind of flat. Actually kind of looked like a piece of candy. It smelled really good, but it didn't bubble up in the bath. Like it really didn't do anything. I can still smell it though. It smells fantastic if you like coconut, but it really didn't do a lot. And this is the Vanilla Pumpkin Shower Gel, which I do love the Body Shop shower gels, but I didn't love the scent of this one. It wasn't my favorite. This was a holiday scent. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of hair masks here because I bought like a gift set from Sephora, so I'm going to talk about them all at the same time. So 4 of these things came in there. The Verb Hydrating Mask. I've got the Moroccan Oil Intense Hydrating Mask. This is basically like a one-use type thing. There's the Amika Nourishing Mask, and then the Whey Treatment Mask. So these little guys each had about 2 uses because I go pretty heavy on the masks on my hair. You know, I put it like, I really saturate everything. So, you know, depends on how much you're going to use. You might get more or less use. The only one I would consider buying again would be the Verb one. These ones I really didn't feel like did a lot, especially this one. I didn't notice any difference. This one, at least, I liked the scent of it quite a bit. And this one, I felt like it was okay. And the Moroccan oil one, I kind of expected to, like, for it to be really great because that's kind of what they're known for, but I don't know. I didn't really feel like it did a lot. I have one of these here. This is like a foil pack you get from Sephora every once in a while. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Masks. I get these all the time. One of these is enough to do like your whole hair, like your whole head of hair. And this one I think is my favorite. I feel like this one does the most in terms of adding some hydration back into your hair. But even then, I still feel like it's not the best. My favorite thing is this, the Joico K-Pack Intense Hydrator. This is like the third one I've gone through. I keep repurchasing it. This is what I use now. This is like holy grail now. It smells really good. This is like a leave-in conditioner, not a leave-in. It's like in the shower you put it in for like 4 or 5 minutes. That's what I meant by leave-in. You leave it in for a while and let it soak in. And then when you rinse it out, I really do feel like this makes the most difference in how soft my hair feels, in preventing more split ends. I really need a haircut right now, so I have a lot of split ends right now. But this one is my favorite, I think. This is the Bumble and Bumble Repair Blow Dry for dry or damaged hair. So this is what I would use like after I get out of the shower and put something in my hair. I use like a heat protectant, and this is a heat protectant. It's also like supposed to have a serum that helps seal split ends. You can't like fix them, but some things say you can seal them. Anyway, I used it all up. I even cut it open to use it all up. This I would definitely buy again. I think I bought it a few times. Sometimes you can get it like in Winners and that type of thing if you, or TJ Maxx if you see it there. Okay, I've got a couple little fragrances. This was a 100-point perk. This is the Prada Candy Gloss. First of all, for a 100-point perk for ants, sure, but this was one of the tiniest little 100-point perks you've ever seen. It had a little roller ball on it, but could they not have made it a little bit bigger? Anyways, I love this scent. I actually purchased like a full size of it. It's been my favorite. It just showed up in my recent favorites. I love this scent so much. I'll link to the notes below. It's like a sour cherry base, but I'm not really good at explaining scents. And then this one here is the sugar, like fresh sugar eau de parfum. I didn't even know Fresh did a scent. This, I don't know. This left no mark on me. I can't even remember how it smelled. So obviously not in love with it. These are the Quo Luxury Cotton Facial Pads. You get 165 in here. I think that's the same amount you get in the Shiseido ones, and they are exactly like dupes for the Shiseido. I kept one just to show you guys. So it's just like a little rectangle. It doesn't come apart when you use it. It's very soft, very gentle. So I'm going to be buying those from now on and not the Shiseido ones anymore. I have used the Shiseido. I feel like they are maybe just the slightest bit softer, but not enough to make like a, I think it's like a $5 difference in terms of the price gap there. So yeah, I would just keep buying the Quo ones for sure. This is the Alterna Bamboo Volume 48-Hour Sustainable Volume Spray. I really loved this when I did not have dyed hair, and this is the second one I've gone through. When I just had like natural hair that was way more easy to manage, way healthier, this was great for adding volume into it. Now, because I have dyed hair, I get a lot of volume. Like if I blow dry it or if I curl it, I can get a lot of volume in my hair because it's more porous when it's damaged. So I don't really need this now. So I'm not going to buy it again until maybe whenever I decide to go back to brown hair. But it's really good if you're looking for something for volume, and it smells amazing. This just smells like a spa. It's so nice. Okay, finally used up my Nooks multi-purpose dry oil. This I've talked about to death. It's my absolute favorite. This is one of my favorite things of life, never mind like beauty products. This scent will go with me to my deathbed. Like this is now me. This is who I am. This is what I smell like forever and ever, amen. Okay, I've got two, what are these called? Facial wipes. Couldn't think of it. Okay, I've got the Clean and Clear ones, Truly Gentle, and then I've got the Neutrogena. I really like the Neutrogena. they're like nice and gentle. They don't have a weird scent, like they don't burn in any way. These ones are fine too. I mostly just use them for using swatches, like for taking off swatches, not really anything else. So I'm not going to comment too much on that. Two just like hand soaps. This one was like from Halloween. It took a while to use up, but it's a cute little bottle. And then this one, Peppermint Cocoa, was from the dollar store. If you see these, I wouldn't recommend it. What's going on here? This is water in the bottom. I guess I was rinsing it out and then that happened. Anyway, it smells amazing, but it doesn't bubble up, and you have to use like 3 times as much just to get it like all over your hands. So in the long run, because you have to use so much of it, it's not worth the cost savings. You guys, PC, President's Choice, we live in Canada, they came out with this new hibiscus juice. It's an exact dupe for the Starbucks hibiscus Very Berry. So good. Go check it out if you have anywhere that sells President's Choice. Okay, Crest 3D White Luxe Glamorous White mouthwash. I don't really feel like this made a huge difference. You guys, I don't do like whitening treatments on my teeth because I have very sensitive teeth, and I feel like whitening stuff always makes my teeth like painful. So yeah, I just have like normal teeth that aren't super white. They're not like really gross and brown or anything, but I just haven't found anything that will whiten them without like causing me really bad sensitivity issues. So anyways, Formula X cuticle oil. Formula X is not a thing anymore, but I would recommend getting yourself a cuticle oil. Especially if your cuticles get really dry in the winter. Like I have a tendency to pick at them, chew them off, all that grossness, and they get really hard and like painful sometimes. When you just add some cuticle oil, it really does just nurture your skin. It makes it feel better. Everything feels better. It's not hard anymore. So if you've never known that's a thing, or if you've never thought about doing it, maybe go check that out. Okay, Quo. I'm really sad they don't make this anymore. This is the purifying brush shampoo. I'm going to keep this bottle because it's got a pump. It's a really good bottle. I'm going to refill it with whatever I use for brush shampoo. But they don't make this anymore. This was really good. They've replaced it with another one, which I'm currently using and I do not like as much. And then this is their Solid Brush Cleanser, Gentle Goat Milk Cleansing Balm. This I didn't like a lot either. It had a nice scent, but it didn't bubble up very well, and I just felt like it took way longer to wash my brushes. So I've got a couple 100-point perks of the Beauty Blender cleanser I'm going to put in here and just use that container. A couple dry shampoos. Actually no, this is a texture spray. This is the IGK Beach Club texture spray. This stuff is amazing. Amazing. It smells really good, but also like if you curl your hair and you spray some of this in it, holy geez, it's going to be like Victoria's Secret volume. That's what you're gonna get from this. It's so good. And even like a little mini like this lasts a super long time because you don't need a ton of it. And then this is just the Batiste XXL volume big and bouncy dry shampoo. This was perfectly fine. Not my favorite in the world, but it does the job. All the rest of this is skincare. So I did kind of organize it, I guess. Okay, 4 makeup removers. This is the Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover. This is my favorite drugstore makeup remover for eyes. It's super gentle. It takes it off easily. Not my favorite overall, but favorite from the drugstore. It's a great value for sure. Okay, this is leaking everywhere, but this is the Estee Edit Dissolve the Drama Cleansing Oil. This is now discontinued. I bought it after it was discontinued in Winners. I'm not going to comment on this because you can't get it anymore, but cleansing oils I've kind of fallen in love with. I really love them. So what I'll do is I'll take my eye makeup off first, and then I'll just put the cleansing oil in my hands, rub it all over the rest of my face, and it gets everything else off. Any remnants of eye makeup, and then everything else. Now the only thing is, if you wear contacts, or like sometimes it can make your vision cloudy for a minute, but it doesn't really bother me. So it's just a second, and it doesn't like burn or hurt or anything like that. So anyways, I just really like cleansing oils. It just gets, it leaves like some hydration behind too. I think that's why I like it. I still do really love my Simple, my Cellar Water. So I will use this sometimes just if I feel like there's some makeup left on my face. I also use this to soak my lashes in. I have a little bowl next to my sink geez, there's another, can't find a super simple word there. Next to my sink, I have a little bowl just to put lashes in, and then I'll pour some of this just to loosen up the glue, and then I'll come back in a couple hours and the glue will come right off. So there's a little tip. And then this one, it's time to say goodbye. This is the Biotherm Biosil's Sensitive Eyes Eye Makeup Remover Gentle Jelly. I laugh because this burns my eyes every time I use it, and my eyes never burn from any of those things, but yet the Sensitive Eyes Eye Makeup Jelly burns them. I even tried just using this on just the rest of my face just to use it up. That's why I've gotten through so much of it, but still, even if it gets anywhere close to my eyes, they start burning. So this just has to go away, and I wouldn't even pass it on to somebody. I don't want to subject anybody to that. Okay, there's all the eye makeup remover. There's some Paula's Choice stuff here. Now, if you just watched my recent haul, it's so much skincare I just bought, because even though I love all the Paula's Choice products I've used over the last 2 years, I just feel like my skin is wanting something different. So, you know, I've been responding really well to a lot of the new stuff I got. So it's not that I don't love these products, I still recommend both of these things, but I just wanted some new stuff. So there's a little preface. So this is the Paula's Choice Resist Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum. If you're looking for a good way to incorporate retinol into your, you know, routine, I think this is a really good way. I actually left a tiny bit left in here, just so I could kind of show you guys. Well, first of all, the packaging is stellar. Like, it twists up and down. This is incredible packaging. I love Paula's Choice packaging. It's just the best. And then the actual product is just kind of like this gel. It's more of like a gel consistency, and it just spreads really nicely all over skin. It feels really good. I didn't have any issues ever with this using it. It just, like I said, it's really good for preventing aging. Same with this, you can use these in conjunction. This is the Resist Barrier Repair Moisturizer with retinol in it. Again, stellar packaging. This stuff lasts forever. Like, there's a 1.7 ounces, just like many moisturizers, but this lasted me like over a year, I think. Like, this just, and it's the only one I use at night, so I don't know what, just a little bit goes a long way with it or something. It's crazy. Okay, this is the Clinique Turnaround Daytime Revitalizing Moisturizer. I use this during the day, obviously. I don't like this at all. Like, I found when I first started using this that my skin felt drier than ever. And I think it was because of this, but yet I kind of persisted. I didn't use this every day. I would rotate other things. But when I used this, I just didn't feel like normal. It just always felt a little bit dehydrating. So I did use it up. I used it a lot on just like this area in my neck just to kind of finish it up. This is the Clinique Sculptwear Lift and Firm Serum for face and neck. And obviously just like a deluxe sample size. It was fine, like I wouldn't go out and buy it and didn't see anything amazing about it. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross C Plus Collagen Eye Cream. First of all, for such a freaking incredibly expensive skincare product, like all the, come on now camera, look at all the writing on it. Seriously, you'd think like I bashed this around in my purse or something. It literally just, that's from just picking it up and putting it down next to my sink. But the product itself was really, really good. I felt like it was brightening. It's a nice way to get vitamin C into that delicate eye area. There's a couple Ulla Henriksen products here. This is just the Sheer Transformation. I think this is like a 100-point perk or something. Very nice moisturizer, but nothing like extra special about it. And then this is the Truth Serum, like the vitamin C Truth Serum. So this stuff is really good stuff too. Here's a Peter Thomas Roth mask. This is the Cucumber Gel Mask. Really nice, hydrating mask, like really great. Usually how I'll use these is I will put it all over my face about 20 minutes before I know I'm going to get into the shower. Just like if I'm like, I don't know, folding laundry before I get in the shower. You know the things us women do. So anyway, I'll put it on and then I'll wash it off first thing when I get in the shower. I've got two little eye cream samples here. This one is the Take a Deep Breath Eye from Philosophy. Very nice, but I don't necessarily think it did anything amazing for me. And then this is the Clarins Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate, which I have purchased a full size of because I really, really, really ended up liking this a lot. Very hydrating, really nice consistency. I use this as a daytime eye cream. I haven't busted into the new one yet because I bought a couple eye creams, but I really do like this one a lot. Okay, a couple things from Tarte. This is the Maracuja Sea Brightener Eye Treatment. So basically like an eye cream. Both of these things came in the same gift set. This was just like a deluxe sample size. I actually bought the full size of this, not because I love it, and I actually forgot to put that in my recent haul. Not because I love it, but just because I really needed one. Like that day I had run out of like eye cream, and I was just in the mall and I didn't know which one to buy, so I just grabbed the same thing that I had just finished. So it's a pretty thick eye cream. I do feel like it is slightly, like the most slight amount of brightening under your eyes. And I do like it, but the thickness is the only thing I don't love about it. So I'll use up that one. I probably won't buy it again. And then this is the Rainforest of the Sea Hydrating Boost Drink of H2O. It's like the moisturizer. I don't know why I can't see the name on it anymore. This smells so good. This smells like you were in like the forest. It just has that greenery scent to it. I also love the cleanser. Now, am I going to be buying a ton of Tarte stuff lately? Probably not. You know, I haven't really addressed that issue. And I don't feel like it's my place to address the issue of shade selection, other than to say what I've said in the comments to some people, which is that I feel like makeup should be accessible to everybody. And every product should be accessible to everyone. I think a lot of influencers kind of hopped on that drama wagon just to, I don't know, just to be part of it. And I think a lot of people didn't put a lot of thought into it. Some people just outright said they're never buying Tarte again, where there's a lot of women of color who say the opposite, saying like, you know, no, I'm going to keep buying Tarte because we need to support these companies in, you know, expanding these shade ranges for people of color. So it's a very complicated issue. I don't feel like it's my place to, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's my place to get involved in that drama. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm going to be buying a ton of Tarte stuff and promoting the heck out of it on my channel, but if I mention it here and there, I don't really want to have to comment on the shade selection thing every time I talk about Tarte. So I obviously own a ton of Tarte stuff already. They're not my favorite brand in the world, obviously, and I want them to do better. I want a lot of brands to do better. And I just want everybody to be able to love makeup the way I do, no matter your skin tone. So that's where I'm coming from on it. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So if you hear me talk about Tarte, hopefully just you've seen this video and we don't have to talk about it every single time. You know, some people of color say don't speak for our issues for us, and then some people say no, we need other skin tones to advocate for us as well. It's a really, really complex issue, and I just want, it would be so nice if every brand just accommodated everyone and we didn't even have to have this talk. Do you know what I mean? But that's not the case. So on my channel, I just wanted to be open to talking about it and not bashing each other. Certainly not bashing me, because, you know, I'm perfect, but no, really, like, if you have something to say about my opinion on it, that's totally fine. But just know that I'm not ignoring the issue. I have like such confused thoughts about it, and that's just honestly where I'm coming from. I think a lot of viewers and like fans of very big influencers wanted a statement right then. They wanted these people to comment and say, oh, I'm getting rid of all my Tarte stuff immediately. You know, like there was so much pressure from people to come out and against Tarte. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like it's such a more complicated issue than that. It's not just about, hey, yeah, we're banning Tarte and Tarte is canceled forever. Like, it just, that doesn't make sense either. So let's just keep talking about it, I guess. But not like in a disrespectful way to each other. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that was a little tangent, but you know, like I said, I've talked about it in comments to people, but I haven't really said anything on my channel. Okay, so, and also, let me just say one other thing. I didn't want to make a whole video about it because I didn't want to be one of those beauty people like just jumping on the drama for the sake of it. That's the only reason I didn't like come out with a video about it, if you're wondering. I don't know if you even care. Okay, last two things in the empties. The Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Yes, this stuff does work if you use it absolutely consistently every day and if you target your cellulite. Do most people do that? No. Is it like financially a good idea with a product this expensive to use it all the time? I don't know. That's completely up to you. All I know is this smells great and I got it as a gift and I used it up, and I won't be buying it again because it's just too much money. But it smells amazing. The body spray does not smell the same as this, which really sucks because I would continue to repurchase the body spray if it smelled exactly like that, but it doesn't. And my sweet sister gave me this for my birthday. There's actually a bunch of products in this. This was a gift set from Shoppers Drug Mart. The Sweet Love Candy Cane Swirl Lotion. So I used that up and it did smell like candy canes, which was very nice. So that's it for my empties. I hope you had fun looking through all my used up stuff with me. Definitely subscribe if you are not subscribed. I put up videos whenever I can now. It used to be on a schedule, but now it's just, you get them when you get them, I guess. And that's it for today. So I hope that you are having a great day. I hope that you're treating yourself kindly. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video.